Hi everybody, welcome to Prenatal Pilates. My name is Kayla Brugger. We've got a complete standing workout today. We're gonna be using a booty band or a loop band. So depending on your resistance or tension, I would recommend something fairly light. If you've got a thicker band, if you've got thin plastic, more like rubber or elastic bands, those ones you could probably go a little bit heavier if they are a little bit thinner than this style of band. I'm also going to show you a couple different variations of how you can position the band depending on what kind of tension that you have. As always, this is a pregnancy-friendly workout, but I encourage you to try this workout even if you are not expecting, because we are going to be doing a lot of lower body and really getting our legs to fire up. We're going to target our quads, our glutes, and of course, with the emphasis around lifting our legs, lifting through and from our abdominal wall. So let's go ahead and get started standing. I'm going to have you put the band around your arms here, around your forearms here. I'm going to start with your feet about hip width distance apart. I'm going to take those arms about shoulder width apart. Palms are going to face each other with a slight bend in your elbows. So just start by focusing on your core here. You're going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to just bring a slight bit of pressure out into that band and then focus on lifting your tummy muscles up. Deep breath in. And exhale, slightly press the band apart, feeling a little strength in the upper back as the belly lifts up and in. Inhale, release the tension. And exhale to press away. We're going to do that 3 more times. Keep pulling the belly into the back. And exhale, press away, pull the tummy muscles up and in. Inhale to release. Last one here. Exhale, pressing away. Now keep those tummy muscles up and in. And inhale, raise those arms up overhead. On your exhale, let's take a nice forward roll down, melting the spine over, out, and down. Reaching your fingertips as close to the floor as possible, keeping just a tiny slight bend in your knees. Now stacking your spine all the way back up, rolling to the sky. Biceps will land back up by your ears. Let's do that 2 more times, feeling that nice stretch through the back line of the body as we come forward, out, and down. And inhale, rolling back up, 1 vertebra at a time. Stacking nice and tall. Keep thinking about lifting the navel up to the nose 1 more time. Exhale, bring it out and down. Inhale, up into that lift. Big reach, biceps stay in line with your ears here. Now do a little tick-tock. Exhale, side bend over to your right. Inhale, tall to center. Exhale, little side reach to your left. Inhale, tall to center. 2 more each side, just getting a nice little lateral movement, making space for baby, creating some length through the torso and trunk. Last one to the right. Inhale, back to center and over to your left. Breath into center, and we can take those arms down. Let's transition the band now around your thighs. So go ahead and slip your legs through. Shimmy it between your knees and your thighs. Now step about hip width distance apart so you feel some tension in the band here. Your feet are in parallel. We're just going to start to warm up through the lower body a little bit more here before we start to get into our strength work. So if you have trouble with balance, a good recommendation is standing close to a wall or close to a piece of furniture like the couch, or maybe grabbing a kitchen chair and hanging onto the back of a kitchen chair, because we will be doing a lot of stuff with some single leg balance work. But for now, you might just still hold on to it for a little bit more stability. Okay. Let's start with a squat here, keeping tension in that band. You're gonna drop your hips back. I want you to take your arms up overhead, really reaching and stretching to the ceiling, and then exhale, stand tall. Inhale, sink back. Exhale, standing up nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Sink back into an imaginary chair and exhale up nice and tall. Get as low as you can here, so you're really feeling your ankles, knees, your hips start to move. Keeping that back nice and flat so you're not dropping or rounding the chest forward. We're here for 4 and 3 and 2. On your next one, I want you to stay nice and low and hold it there for me. Give me a heel raise for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Relax those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Anchor the heels, take the hands down as you stand up. Good work. Hands can come to your hips now. You're gonna come into a heel raise and standing, lift to releve, and then lower down. Getting our calves to warm up here. Lift to releve and lower down, keeping just that slight bit of tension in the band. Keep pulling the navel up to the nose so the spine is staying lifting and all of your energy is drawing up versus slumping down. So really want to work on our posture here as well. Give me 6 more heel raises. So again, if you start to feel a little wobbly or bobbly here, strengthen those ankles, hang on to your chair, hang on to the wall, something nearby to find your balance and stability. Last 3. Beautiful. 2. And 1 more. Anchor those heels, sink back into your chair and take those arms up overhead. Relax those shoulders, but stay nice and low, and you're gonna press the knees out so you feel a little tension in those outer glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, pull the tummy, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand tall, arms to your sides. Great work. We should be feeling our quads, our legs, our heart rate start to come up. Things are getting nice and warm. All right, moving into our first standing balance work, we're gonna be doing a single leg lift in front and then a backwards leg lift from behind. So a couple options. If you have a thicker band like I do, I would recommend the band around your thighs. If you have a little bit lighter tension of band, you're gonna go around your ankles with that. Ankles is gonna be a little bit more challenging, okay? It's a longer lever to pull your leg out and away from your body. So because the tension on my band, this is the lightest tension I have, I can't really lift the leg very high. I wanna get a little bit more range of motion than just a couple inches, okay? So you might play around with where you have your band positioned here. I want you to start balancing on your right leg. You try not to lock out the knee joint. Keep everything lifted, keeping that abdominal wall pulling in. Extend your left leg out nice and long here. I want you to squeeze your standing glute. Again, you're activating the muscles, not locking out into the joint. Roll those shoulders back so the chest stays open. Start with your toes pointed in front. You're standing up nice and tall with a little lean back. The biggest thing here is we want to use control to lift and not throw the body back and swing the leg through. We're gonna work towards 10. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull up for 10. Tap the toe down. Stay balanced. 9. Exhale in that lift. 8. 7. Hands can stay on your hips or a little more challenging to go out to a T here. 6. 5. 4. Another option. Arms could be straight out in front. 3. 2, and 1. Now we're gonna change and transition into the backward lift. So you're gonna tiptoe your body weight into your front leg. Your back toes are gonna kickstand behind you. Again, you've got those arm options here, forward, hips, or side. Find whatever works for you. Do your best to not bend your back leg here as you come into that lift. Stay tall. Use your hamstring and glute for 10. Little squeezes. 9, keep the hips squared so we're not rolling open. 8, lift the belly button. 7, 6, 5, 4, stay nice and tall. 3, stretch the crown of the head to the ceiling. 2, and last one. Beautiful job. Switching legs here. We're balancing on the right leg. Left leg is your lifter. Extending out. Sorry, the reverse, you guys. Okay, so you're balancing on your left. You're gonna extend your right leg out in front. We don't wanna do the same side again, do we? All right, nice and tall here. Set those shoulders up and back. Big zip, and here we go into those 10 lifts. Exhale, feel your quad and core working together. Exhale, inhale to tap. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. Exhale, stay tall as you can. Minimal leaning back, as little as possible. Give me 5. Stay in control. 4, 3, 2, and last one. I'm gonna turn to the side, so you got that side profile view. As you shift your weight now into your right leg, you're leaning a little bit forward at an angle. Try not to lock out the knee. Find that positioning with your arms, whether or not you're hanging onto something. And we pull the tummy up and we squeeze the left glute as we lift up and tap down, trying to stay into that balance. Again, keeping the hips square so you're not rolling open through that left side. I really want you to focus on the energy into the back of the leg. Give me 5, 4. Can you get a little lift pause before you lower? 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Step down, both feet back to hip width distance apart here. Drop back into a squat here, half squat, so about half the amount of where we did in our warm-up. So you're not going all the way down. We want to hold ourselves more upright here. Now shift your body weight into your right, lift your left heel up for me. We've got 3 movements here. We're going to keep tension in our band as we come into a front side curtsy tap here. All of your weight is in your right leg. Tap forward. In, side, in, curtsy back, get a little lower, and into center. Forward, in, side, in, curtsy back. There's that glute, and bring it in. Forward, in, side, in, curtsy back. Hold the belly lifted. Forward, in, keep tension to the side, slow and controlled, curtsy back, 2 more sets, forward, and side, and curtsy back, 1 more time, forward, in, side, in, curtsy back, we hold it, hands in front of your chest, tuck your left knee behind your right knee, all of your weight is still in that right leg, that glute should be burning, we pulse it down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, chest up, shoulders back in 3, 2, 1, stand tall and back hip width distance apart. Woo! Really feeling that glute. All right, changing legs. All of your weights holding on your left here now. Stay up nice and tall. You know the drill. Come back into that half squat. All of the weight on that left, we take it forward. In, side, keep constant tension in that band, curtsy back, forward, in, side, in, curtsy back. Beautiful. Chest up, eyes forward. Find something to look at. Find a drishti. If you're not holding on to something, we need a gaze to set our sight on so we don't lose our balance, and curtsy back. Good, nice and steady here. 3 more sets, forward, side, curtsy back. Beautiful, 2 more, forward, side, curtsy back. Last one, forward, side, curtsy back, hold it. Hands can stay on your hips. I like to bring them in front of the chest. Just helps me set those shoulders back, and we pulse down 10, down 9, down 8, slow and controlled, down 7, down 6, down 5, you're there, down 4, and 3, here's 2, you got it, last one, up, step together, woo! Feet hip width distance apart here. Let's come back to those squats that we started with in the warm-up. We're gonna add the heel raise at the bottom of that squat. Arms to your sides, this is our last exercise. Drop it low, arms come up, heel raise, anchor, stand tall, arms to your sides. Inhale, heel raise, exhale, stand tall. Good, work that lift. Now again, if you're hanging on to something, I still want you to add that heel raise, but your arms, they might only move 1 arm up and 1 arm down at a time if you're holding on to something. If both arms are holding on to something, keep holding on. Work that balance in that heel raise, lifting those heels up as high as you can. Find your glutes, find your quads. Give me 3 more. Inhale, raise, exhale, lower, stand tall. Inhale, raise, exhale, lower, stand tall. Last one, can we hold it down? And again, here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, really challenging our balance, 2, and 1. Stand tall. Woo, heart rate is up. Inhale those arms overhead. Nice big reach here. Exhale, give me a forward roll down. Keep a little outward tension in that band as you mount forward. Reach for your mat, about 6 inches out in front of your toes. Take a deep breath in. On your next exhale, slowly roll the body all the way back up to stand. Those arms are going to meet back up overhead. This time, grab hold of your left wrist. Exhale, take a nice side bend over to your right. Go a little further than what we did in the warm-up. We don't have the band around our arms. Switch the grip. And exhale over to the left. Inhale, back up center. Nice big final stretch up. Lift the tummy, squeeze the booty. Exhale, those arms down to your sides. Great job. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Prenatal Pilates, all standing work, getting into the lower body. Beautiful efforts. I'll see you in the next class.